Do you lie awake at night replaying conversations, wondering what they thought of you? Do you find yourself shrinking in groups, editing your words, hiding your true self, all to avoid the sting of judgment? You are not alone. The fear of other people's opinions is one of the most persistent and exhausting prisons of the modern mind. It drains your energy, stifles your potential, and leaves you feeling small, anxious, and controlled. By the end of this video, you will have 7 powerful Stoic habits that will liberate you from this prison. You will learn how to become genuinely unbothered by what people think, not by building a wall around your heart, but by building a fortress within your mind. But what if the freedom you are looking for does not come from silencing your critics, but from realizing that their voices were never worth listening to in the first place? Let us speak plainly about the modern condition. You are drowning in a sea of constant, relentless evaluation. Every post you share is judged. Every opinion you voice is scrutinized. Every outfit you wear is assessed. You are living in a world where the eyes of others feel like a spotlight, exposing every flaw, every imperfection, every misstep. You feel it, do you not? That tightness in your chest when you walk into a room full of strangers. That hesitation before you speak as you mentally rehearse and censor your words. That nagging doubt that whispers, they are judging you. They think you are not enough. You are spending an enormous amount of your precious mental energy performing for an audience that, more often than not, is not even paying attention. This is the quiet torment of people-pleasing. It is the exhausting cycle of seeking validation from a world that is perpetually indifferent. You say yes when you want to say no. You laugh at jokes you do not find funny. It's your true opinions and wear a mask of agreeableness. You are slowly dissolving your own identity in the acid of social approval. The result is profound unhappiness. You feel anxious, inauthentic, and depleted. You are living a life dictated by the whims of others. Your self-worth is a fragile thing, constantly needing to be propped up by external praise. A single negative comment can ruin your entire day. A moment of silent disapproval can send you spiraling into self-doubt. You are a hostage to the opinions of people who do not know you, do not care about you, and do not have your best interests at heart. This is not a failure of character, it is a failure of conditioning. You have been trained to seek approval. You have been taught that your value is determined by the gaze of others. But the ancient Stoics understood a radical and liberating truth. They knew that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Knew that freedom comes not from controlling what others think, but from rendering their opinions irrelevant. This is the key that unlocks the prison door. To understand this liberation, we must turn to the philosopher who was exiled and imprisoned, a man who knew the sting of public condemnation intimately. His name was Epictetus, and he wrote a line that has been a lifeline for countless souls across the centuries. He said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Read that again. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This is a direct assault on the tyranny of other people's opinions. Epictetus is telling you that the path to growth requires you to sacrifice the good opinion of others. You cannot become your best self and remain beloved by everyone. The two paths diverge. You must choose. Think of this wisdom as a course in the ancient University of Inner Freedom. This university has been teaching students for over 2,000 years. Its professors are the great Stoics. Its curriculum is the practice of self-mastery. Its central lesson is this: your peace of mind is worth more than the approval of the crowd. The crowd is fickle. The crowd is ignorant. The crowd will applaud you one day and crucify you the next. Their opinion is not a worthy foundation for your life. Modern translation: you cannot grow if you are constantly looking over your shoulder to see who is watching. You cannot be authentic if you are constantly editing yourself to fit in. You cannot be great if you are terrified of being misunderstood. If you want to become the person you are meant to be, you must be willing to be thought of as strange, as different, as foolish. This is the price of freedom. This is the price of becoming unbothered. So how do you actually achieve this state of being unbothered? How do you quiet the noise of other people's opinions and reclaim your inner peace? Here are 7 Stoic habits that will transform your relationship with judgment and set you free. Number 1. Practice the art of selective indifference. The first habit is to recognize that most opinions are not worthy of your attention. Epictetus taught, "It is impossible for a person to learn what they think they already know." You must first humble yourself and accept that you do not need to react to everything. Think about it. How many opinions do you encounter in a single day? Hundreds? Thousands? From strangers on the internet, from acquaintances, from colleagues, from family members. If you tried to process and respond to every single one, you would have no time or energy left for your own life. Most of these opinions are uninformed. Most are delivered without thought. Most are not even about you. They are projections of the speaker's own insecurities. Selective indifference means you actively choose which opinions to engage with. You ask yourself, is this person competent to judge this matter? Do they have my best interests at heart? Do they know me well enough to offer a meaningful opinion? If the answer is no, you let it go. You do not give it a second thought. You do not let it take up residence in your mind. This is not arrogance. This is self-preservation. It is how you protect your mental energy. Imagine you are a painter working on a masterpiece. A stranger walks by and tells you the painting is ugly. Do you stop working? Do you despair? No. You understand that this person has no training, no context, and no stake in your work. Their opinion is irrelevant. It does not warrant a response. This is the art of selective indifference. It is the first step to becoming unbothered. But what do you do when the criticism comes from someone you actually respect? The next habit will show you how to use even that feedback without losing yourself. Number 2, separate opinion from identity. This is one of the most profound and liberating habits you can cultivate. The Stoics understood that you are not your reputation. You are not the sum of what others say about you. Seneca wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality." When someone criticizes you, your natural instinct is to take it personally. You feel attacked, you feel diminished, you feel as though your very self has been wounded. But this is a fundamental error. Their opinion is just a thought. It has no power over you unless you give it power. You are a separate entity from the image they hold in their mind. Your identity is not what others think of you. Your identity is your character, your values, your actions. It is what you do when no one is watching. It is your integrity. Someone's negative opinion cannot touch your character. It cannot change your values. It cannot undo your good deeds. It is merely a reflection of their own perspective, which is shaped by their own experiences, biases, and limitations. Think of it this way. If someone calls you a failure, does that make you a failure? No. If someone calls you a genius, does that make you a genius? No. Their words do not change the reality of who you are. You are the only one who can define that. By separating your identity from the opinions of others, you become immune to their praise and their blame. You are anchored in something deeper. You are anchored in your own truth. But what about constructive criticism? The next habit shows you how to use feedback without being controlled by it. Number 3, use criticism as fuel, not fire. The third habit is to reframe criticism as a tool, not a weapon. The Stoics did not advocate for ignoring all feedback. They advocated for using feedback wisely. Epictetus said, "It is the mark of an educated mind to entertain a thought without accepting it." You can listen to criticism without being controlled by it. You can examine it. You can ask yourself, is there any truth here? Is there anything I can learn from this? If the answer is yes, you take the lesson and let the rest go. If the answer is no, you release it without hesitation. Imagine you receive feedback on a project at work. Your instinct might be to feel defensive, to argue, to justify. But the Stoic approach is different. You take a breath. You listen. You ask clarifying questions. You separate the useful information from the emotional delivery. If the criticism is valid, you thank the person and use it to improve. If it is not, you thank them anyway and move on. You do not let the sting of the delivery poison the potential lesson. This is how you turn criticism into fuel for growth. You do not avoid it. You do not run from it. You use it. You are not a fragile ego that shatters at the first sign of disapproval. You are a student of life, always learning, always growing. The fire of criticism does not burn you. It forges you. It makes you stronger. But what happens when the criticism is persistent? When the same people keep judging you? The next habit is about managing the source, not just the feedback. Number 4, cultivate inner self-sufficiency. This is the core of Stoic resilience. You must build a life and a sense of self that is not dependent on external validation. Seneca wrote, "He who seeks praise from the people seeks it from a fickle and unstable judge." You cannot be truly free if you are always seeking a fix of approval from the outside world. Inner self-sufficiency means you find your worth within yourself. It means you have a clear understanding of your values and you live by them, regardless of what anyone else thinks. You do the right thing because it is the right thing, not because it will make you look good. You speak the truth because it is the truth, not because it will be popular. You create and contribute because it fulfills you, not because it will earn you praise. Imagine a well. A shallow well will quickly run dry and require constant refilling from external sources. But a deep well, one that taps into the underground springs of the earth, will provide water endlessly, regardless of the weather. Your self-worth is the well. If it is shallow, you will constantly need the validation of others to feel okay. But if you build it deep, if you dig down into your own character and your own values, you will find an unending source of worth. You will no longer need the applause of the crowd. You will be self-sufficient. This is a daily practice. It is the habit of affirming your own worth. It is the practice of remembering that you are the only one who can live your life. When you are self-sufficient, you are immune to the shifting tides of public opinion. You are anchored. You are free. But how do you build this self-sufficiency when you have spent a lifetime seeking approval? The next habit is a specific practice the Stoics used to break the pattern. Number 5, practice the premeditation of disapproval. This is a powerful and practical Stoic technique. The Romans called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. While often used for imagining negative events, you can also apply it to social disapproval. Here is how it works. Before you enter a situation where you might be judged, you mentally prepare yourself for the worst-case scenario of disapproval. You imagine people disliking you. You imagine them criticizing you. You imagine them laughing at you. You imagine them rejecting you. You face the fear in your mind before it happens in reality. Why does this work? Because by confronting the worst-case scenario, you take away its power. You realize that even if all these terrible things happen, you will survive. You will still be you. The sun will still rise. Life will go on. You have faced the monster in your imagination and found it to be less terrifying than you thought. You are prepared. Think of a presentation at work. The fear of being judged is paralyzing. So you sit down beforehand and you play the tape forward. You imagine the audience looking bored. You imagine them asking difficult questions. You imagine them whispering to each other. You imagine them not clapping at the end, and you realize, even if all that happens, it is okay. It is not the end of the world. Your worth is not determined by their applause. You have prepared for the worst, and you are now free to focus on delivering your best. We have covered 5 habits of becoming unbothered. The next one is the one nobody expects, because it asks you to do something counterintuitive. Number 6, shift your perspective to the cosmic view. This is one of the most profound and liberating practices in all of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius called it the view from above. He would imagine looking down at the earth from a great height, seeing the vastness of the universe and the smallness of human affairs. He wrote, "Consider that the whole universe is but a single point, and that all the parts of it are but a small part of that whole." When you look at your life from this cosmic perspective, the opinions of others become absurdly insignificant. In the grand sweep of history, in the vast expanse of space, what does one person's opinion of you matter? This is not about denying your feelings. It is about contextualizing them. Your fear of judgment is real, but it is also myopic. You are zoomed in too close. You are magnifying the importance of a single glance, a single comment, a single moment of social awkwardness. But from a distance, from the perspective of eternity, these things are dust. They are whispers. They are nothing. Imagine you are standing on a mountain peak. Below you, you see a village. You can see people moving around, living their lives. Can you hear their conversations? Can you see their expressions? No, they are too small. The problems that consume them are invisible to you. From a cosmic perspective, you are that village. Your fears and anxieties are invisible to the stars. This perspective does not make your feelings invalid. It makes them small. And when you see something as small, it loses its power to control you. There is one final habit, the most powerful one, which ties all the others together. It is the secret to lasting peace. Embrace your own unique path. The final habit is to accept that you are not meant to please everyone. You are not meant to fit in. You are meant to stand out. You are meant to be different. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This is not just a warning, it is an invitation. You cannot be authentic and universally liked. It is impossible. The two are in conflict. The more you try to please everyone, the more you dilute yourself. You become a pale imitation of what everyone else wants you to be. But when you embrace your own unique path, when you live your truth, you will inevitably alienate some people. And that is okay. That is the price of authenticity. Think of the people you admire most. Are they universally loved? No. They have critics, they have detractors, they have people who misunderstand them, but they are not bothered by it. They are too busy living their own lives to be worried about what others think. They are too focused on their mission, their purpose, their growth. The opinions of others are just noise in the background. They are not the music. You have a unique purpose in this world. You have a unique gift to give. You cannot give it if you are constantly checking to see if the audience approves. You must be willing to be misunderstood. You must be willing to be disliked. You must be willing to be thought of as foolish. This is the price of greatness. This is the price of freedom. This is how you become genuinely unbothered. We have covered the foundational habits of practicing selective indifference, separating opinion from identity, using criticism as fuel, cultivating inner self-sufficiency, and practicing the premeditation of disapproval. We have explored the cosmic perspective and the embrace of your unique path. The final habit, the embrace of your own unique path, is the one nobody expects, because it asks you not to defend yourself against judgment, but to simply outgrow the need for it. It is the ultimate act of liberation. Actor on the stage of other people's expectations. You are the author of your own play. The audience is not your master. The critics are not your judges. You are the only one who gets to decide the value of your story. When you truly understand this, you stop performing. You stop editing. You stop shrinking. You live with the freedom of someone who has nothing to prove. You speak your truth. You act with integrity. You follow your own path, even if it is lonely, even if it is misunderstood, even if it is unpopular. This does not mean you become arrogant or cruel. It means you become authentic. You become kind because you want to be kind, not because you are seeking approval. You become generous because you are generous, not because you are trying to be liked. You live from the inside out, not from the outside in. The opinions of others are like the weather. They will change. They will be unpredictable. They will sometimes be stormy. But you are not the weather. You are the mountain. The storm may rage around you, but you remain. You are unbothered. You are unmoved. You are free. Memento mori, amor fati. You are enough. If this wisdom has touched something deep within you, we invite you to join our community of seekers. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is the opinion you are finally ready to let go of? Subscribe and hit the notification bell to continue this journey with us. In our next video, we will explore how to find clarity when life feels chaotic. Until then, stay true, stay free, and stay unbothered. We will speak soon.